Hey guys, this is Mr. Ben, otherwise known as Drake Nightwing. Let's continue to play some Kaizo Blue. Now when we last left off, we had just completed the Nugget Bridge, and as I'd mentioned, we were about ready to head on a bit of a rampage for the northern routes, primarily for some experience and a little bit of extra cash. Now, speaking of extra cash, I did go ahead and off-screen a bit of gathering some of that. By that I mean I went ahead and I bulked up my wallet some by going ahead and getting rid of some of my inventory items here. Namely the nugget that we just got in the last video, as well as going ahead and offloading a couple of the more useless TMs that I had originally thought of. I also went ahead and there I go, repeating myself here, and getting myself into a super effective trap that I should have actually seen coming. But I went ahead and I purchased another TM. Mainly, I went ahead and I got myself another rock slide for Doug Trio here. Now, in any case, I had actually meant to get this part up a lot sooner than I had originally anticipated. However, I had been more kind of distracted since I had been dealing with a few things over here on my end. Not so much things in regards to my personal life or something like that, especially when it comes to my mother, but I've also been kind of distracted by playing a couple of extra video games, namely Zelda Link Between Worlds and Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. Now, I had gone ahead and I actually finished the former game about some time ago, which I had to admit was one of the best Zelda games I've ever actually wound up playing. But I'm still kind of in the middle of the Phoenix Wright game, and I have to admit, outside of dealing with some things over my life and playing the game, I just realized, oh hey, yeah, I have a Let's Play I need to get back to, so I figured, yeah, let's get back into doing that, why don't we? Here we are. Now, this is actually TM45. Now, I had mentioned in an earlier video that TM04 was Thunderwave, and that was not the case, actually. This is actually Thunderwave. TM04 was Whirlwind. I have since gone ahead and offloaded the TM04 Whirlwind because I figured that was more of a useless TM than anything else. Also, boy howdy, the grass is just going completely downhill. I mean, I thought the routes to Viridian and from Pewter to the Mount Moon was bad, and man, hot diggity damn. Also, I really need to go ahead and heal this guy up some, but problem is I didn't buy any actual health items. You'd think I would have, but whatever. I'll have to do that when I get next to when I get back down to Cerulean. Anyway, I had wanted to go ahead and get back into recording mainly because it's been a few days and I just figured, you know what, I really want to go ahead and do this. Oh jeez, what, a super potion? Are you bloody serious? That's a Kaizo ROM hack, of course they're bloody serious. And a double edge. Oh, I only had just the one. You know, this would actually be a bit better if I actually went ahead and had my co-host with me. To be perfectly honest with you, I did indeed originally intend to have a co-host with me. I did go ahead and let him know, hey, I need a co-host. And he actually asked if I wouldn't mind having him on, and I, oh dear, this is not good. This is not good. Can I get back to no? Oh boy. We might be in a bit of a trouble here. Oh boy, yeah, we're kind of in trouble here. I have a feeling we're going to be going through a long, hard gauntlet before we can actually get back to town, so... and me and I didn't even actually bother stacking up on some healing items. Oh, this is going to be fun. Anyway, as I was saying before I went ahead and I cut myself off, I did intend on having a co-host this time, but unfortunately, as I mentioned, since I had not actually gotten around to recording, I had not really gotten in touch with him about actually doing that, and I feel really bad because I wanted to do this particular update with him, but I will be making sure that in the next recording or two I will see about having him on, so that way I'm not trying to fly solo and trying to entertain you all with just simply myself. But I will try my best. Decent! Decent! I'll have you know I'm an expert trainer. Actually, I don't really want to see Bill. I actually just want to get back to town. I'd kind of like to heal up my team as it is, and I'd really like to go ahead and maybe get myself some potions. Because I am in desperate need of some healing items. Especially for my little guy there. Or little girl, or little something. I haven't actually honestly decided if my Meowth is going to be a male or a female yet, mainly because of the fact that in Generation 1 alone, it is the only generation that does not specifically identify male or female Pokemon, with the sole exception of the Nidoran families. So, I believe this is also the only generation in which if you were to nickname a Pokemon, you could actually use the male and female symbols on their names. Since the actual, whatchamacallit, a Krabby? A Krabby? In the grass? What the hell is it doing all the way out here? That just... Alright, well, whatever. I have seen some odder things before. As I mentioned in an earlier video, I've seen Tentacool in the tall grass, so, you know. Oh man, and I wish I'd actually remembered to use the start trick on this one. Not that it matters. Wait, didn't he have a Slowpoke in the original Red and Blue? Or was it some other Pokemon? I'm pretty sure it was a Slowpoke, but not that it matters since I don't actually have a Pokemon that actually knows, whatchamacallit, Teleport. I don't actually think there's any chance to actually catch an Abra in this area. I've seen mainly just water and flying type Pokemon in this area. Kinda makes me wonder exactly, what the other areas have in terms of just general Pokemon. So, I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Well, good for you! Wish I had a cool girlfriend, but you know, I can only complain so loudly. Ah, grass type. Good! Been meaning to train up my fire type a little bit more here. Oh, and it's toxic. Good thing we got plenty of antidotes. That's actually probably like the only healing item I've got is... Oh no, actually I've got Paralyzed Heals. And oh. Bloody hell, I don't have any antidotes! What the hell? I thought I had some antidotes. Oh. Oh boy. No antidotes and no potions. Oh, we are in for one hell of a time here. Hot diggity damn. Oh man, if there's one thing... Oh, I was hoping to knock it out with one hit without having to deal with, Okay, good. Whew. Not that it matters because he's likely going to faint before he gets back to town and we can heal his ass up, but... Oh, jeez. You know, I just can't help but kick myself for the fact that I did not have any particular healing items You would think that being a former Boy Scout, I would be far more prepared for this sort of nonsense. Also glad to note that he's not in the red zone health anymore. Not that it really matters that much, considering he's still at a low point of health where he could probably get hit out with one hit. Also, I had meant to go ahead and train him up by coming up into this northern area here to get him some experience points, but at this point that's kind of becoming to be a bit of an issue there since he's at such low health. Well, this has been some kind of this plan is just mainly blown up in my face here. I mean, yeah, I have to admit, I am glad for the fact that, you know, my other team is getting some desperately needed experience points, if nothing else. I mean, I can't begrudge them that, but still. Okay, you know what? Let's see how a Rock Slide does on you. Oh, and a critical strike. Really? Really? And didn't even... I have to admit, at least the Rock Slide did a little more damage. It didn't heal him up fully with the next Super Potion. I know, and I'm just going to keep him out. Mainly because of the fact that ground types are actually super effective against rock types, even if said rock type in question is part ground type. Which in Generation 1, all but maybe, what, 5 Pokemon were? In regards to the rock types? Actually, yes, they were, now that I think about it. Also, I'm really angry because this means I cannot get the actual item that's up there. I'm gonna have to come back with a cut. Grr, anger, rage, frustration. I want that item. I really want that item. Oh well. Say la vie. Also, I haven't trained up my War Turtle enough at this point. He's also the only one at full health. And if my luck runs out, maybe that will continue to be such. Yes! I have a good feeling about this. Huzzay! Ah, darn is right. I was wondering when he'd start taking damage from poison. Damn, I was hoping I'd be able to sneak past him. I don't know why I thought he was out of his range of his vision. You know what, all things considering, this really isn't going too badly. Oh, I am so tempted. I am so very tempted, but I want to keep him alive, so, no. I love little mirror matches. Nice. There's always a bit of a running gag whenever I used to do this on live stream when I used to have like mirror matches. I would always say like something like Meowth versus Meowth Battle of the Century or something like that. I don't know why, I always just thought it was funny. What? Oh, come on, really? Yeah, that's a little more like it. Haha. And a critical strike to boot, I love it. I believe, if I'm not entirely mistaken, I only got, what, one more person to go through? Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do about that there, girly? Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm... Ivysaur versus Ivysaur, Battle of the Century here, people. And... okay, why does... Are you serious? How come your Ivysaur knows Body Slam and mine doesn't? That's just not fair, man. And it knows Razor Leaf. Okay. Computer's a cheating bastard here, I'll tell you that much. I want my Ivysaur to learn Razor Leaf. I wonder what level it does that at. Probably not until like the upper 30s or something like that, even if I don't let it evolve. Go on, Bailey, you can... Oh. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. I'm just gonna let him kill me there. What? 1 health. What? Oh, there we go. There we go. And now I get to kill his ass with 1 hit. Alright, let me see. Let me guess. She had an Ivysaur. She's going to send out War Turtle next. No! I'm surprised, actually. Good to know that I'm not the only one here that actually is amused by the thought of mirror matches. And oh, we're gonna play it like this way, huh? Alright, fine. Let me guess, all of your Pokemon know Body Slam? You know what? And before she paralyzes me again. Aha, there we go. And go ahead and put him back out there. I'm sorry I didn't say anything during that little dig fest there. I was just amused by the fact that it just decided to wanted to keep digging against me. That was probably one of the main advantages of another thing of using dig is if for whatever reason if a opponent faster than you uses dig first, then during the second turn of no, catch your own, bitch. As I was saying, during the second move of dig, it will whatchamacallit, it will miss and yours won't. Teleporter displayed on the PC. Cool, I could use the teleporter. I need to get back to the Pokemon Center. Okay. Well, not very often you actually see a talking Pokemon anymore. Did you know? How the bloody hell did that happen, I wonder? Actually, you know what? On second thought, I don't really want to know. Okay. Run the cell separation system. I can certainly do that. Okay. Sounds like a good plan. Hey, he's back to normal. Hey, sir. Actually, yes I did. What? No, sure I did. Oh, fine. Okay, you know what? You know what? Yeah, I'll take it. There's all trainers. Sure, why not? I suppose it's the least I could do. And nothing. Okay. You're just gonna say nothing else. Alright, well, I suppose we can go ahead and go on and head back on down south then. That wasn't as bad as I had anticipated it would be. Well, in that case, thank you all for joining me. This has been Mr. Ben. I suppose I shall see you next time. Join me next time, and when we next pick up, we're gonna head back down to Cerulean and hopefully take on Misty. Take care, everyone.